some Republicans are squeamish about slowing the growth of Medicaid, but they shouldn't be. I mean, Medicaid spending has gone up 51% since 2019. Kim Strassel's got that in her column today, again, as if we needed to be reminded of. And even with waste, fraud, and abuse and some tightening up of eligibility, for example, able-bodied people should not get Medicaid, you'd still be increasing Medicaid by an enormous amount of money, by about $235 billion in this budget window, instead of increasing it by another $500 or $600 billion. But we'd still be increasing it by a couple of $100 billion. That should be enough. It's still growing, but it's just not growing as topsy as before. Can Medicaid, relief get in the reconciliation bill, Senator Cruz?
I believe it can. I believe it will. We've got to rein in spending, particularly coming out of COVID. Joe Biden and the Democrats spent like drunken sailors. We saw the federal budget, the deficit and debt skyrocket. We got to rein it in because we're bankrupting our kids and grandkids. And if you look at Medicaid, there is massive waste, fraud, and abuse. You look at the current system right now. Obamacare incentivized states to spend a lot more money on young, healthy adults than they spend on children and than they spend on really vulnerable seniors. Medicaid was designed to help the most vulnerable, not a 25-year-old guy with no kids who's perfectly healthy, who is not right now working. I think one of the most important things we need to do is for young, healthy adults, put in a work requirement to Medicaid. You look at the effect of that, that is incredibly beneficial, getting people back to work, and that changes people's entire trajectories, entire lives. I think we've got an enormous opportunity to do that right now in reconciliation.
The original mandate, Senator, low-income families, children, people with disabilities, not able-bodied, but people with disabilities and pregnant women. So if we return to the eligibility mandates that were first put in, we save a couple $100 billion minimum. So you're right, spot on that.